I used to think Pilates was just stretching with fancy names, that it was something you did after you were already fit, or something gentle you picked up when everything else felt too hard. And I definitely didn't think it was going to do anything real for me as someone who was still figuring out how to feel strong in my own body. But I was wrong. And if you're wondering whether Pilates is even worth it when you're skinny or new to fitness, or if mat Pilates is too hard when you're just starting out, I need you to stay with me. Because what I'm about to explain changes the way you think about what your body actually needs. Here's what most people don't realize. Being thin doesn't mean you're strong. It doesn't mean you have control. And it definitely doesn't mean your body is stable or aligned. You can be small and still feel weak. You can be light and still struggle to hold your own body in space. That's not a flaw. That's just what happens when your muscles haven't been trained to work together. Pilates isn't about making you smaller. It's not about burning fat or chasing a certain look. It's about teaching your body how to move with intention, how to engage muscles you didn't even know you had, how to build stability from the inside out. And that matters whether you're a beginner, whether you're skinny, whether you've never worked out a day in your life. In fact, it might matter more. Because strength isn't just about how much you can lift. It's about how well you can control your own body, how steady you feel when you move, how aligned your posture is when you stand, how capable you feel in your own skin. And that's exactly what Pilates trains. Now, let's talk about the question that's probably sitting in the back of your mind. Is mat Pilates too hard if you're just starting out? And the short answer is no, but I understand why it feels that way. Because mat Pilates demands something most other workouts don't. It asks you to hold your body in positions that require deep core engagement, balance, and control. And if those muscles aren't awake yet, it's going to feel hard. Not because you're weak, but because your body hasn't learned the language yet. And that's actually the point. Mat Pilates is hard because it's working. It's asking your stabilizer muscles to fire. It's asking your core to hold you steady. It's asking your body to learn how to move with precision instead of momentum. And yes, that takes time. But that doesn't mean you're not ready for it. It just means you're building something real. Here's what I want you to understand. Pilates scales with you. You don't need to be strong to start. You need to be willing to go slow, to focus, to breathe through positions that feel shaky at first. Because that shakiness, that's your body learning, that's your muscles waking up and figuring out how to support you. And the more you practice, the more solid you become. If you're a beginner, mat Pilates is one of the best places you can start. Not because it's easy, but because it teaches you body awareness in a way that most other workouts skip entirely. You're not just moving. You're learning how your body works. You're training muscles that stabilize your spine, support your joints, and give you control in every other movement you do. That foundation matters. It carries over into everything. And if you're skinny and wondering if Pilates will even do anything for you, let me be clear. You don't need to gain weight to benefit from Pilates. You need to gain strength. You need to gain stability. You need to train your body to move with confidence and control. And Pilates does that better than almost anything else. Because it's not about building bulk. It's about building connection between your mind and your muscles, between your breath and your movement, between intention and action. That's what makes Pilates different. It's not about how hard you can push. It's about how well you can control. And control is something you build slowly, with focus, with consistency, with respect for where your body is right now. So yes, mat Pilates might feel hard at first, but hard doesn't mean wrong. Hard means you're challenging your body in a way that creates real change. And the beauty of Pilates is that you can modify. You can take breaks. You can work at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with anyone else. You just have to show up and do the work. Here's what that looks like practically. When you start, you might not be able to hold a plank for more than a few seconds. You might struggle to lift both legs in a double leg stretch. You might feel your core shake halfway through 100, and that's okay. That's normal. That's part of the process. What matters is that you keep going, that you focus on form over speed, that you listen to your body and adjust when you need to. Because every time you practice, you're getting stronger, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. And over time, something shifts. Positions that felt impossible start to feel manageable. Movements that made you shake start to feel smooth. Your posture improves. Your core feels solid. Your body starts to move with a confidence you didn't have before. That's what Pilates builds. Not just muscle, but capability. Not just strength, but control. So if you're wondering whether it's worth it, the answer is yes. If you're wondering whether you're ready, the answer is also yes. You don't need to be fit to start Pilates. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to be flexible. You just need to be willing to learn, to go slow, to build something real from the ground up. And if mat Pilates feels hard, that's not a sign to stop. That's a sign that you're exactly where you need to be. Because hard is where growth happens. Hard is where your body learns. Hard is where you build the kind of strength that actually lasts. You don't need permission to start. You don't need to wait until you're stronger or fitter or more flexible. You just need to begin and trust that your body will meet you there. One breath, one movement, one practice at a time. If this helped you see Pilates differently, leave a comment and let me know. And if you're ready to feel more in control of your body, hit subscribe. I'll be here with more guidance that actually makes sense.